So our trailer had a hitch lock on it. These guys, we get to the job this morning and they moved our trailer onto their front grass. So I don't know what we're supposed to do.
So we'll jump right in, but let's kick it off with a Google review.
So we're at 747 reviews on Google right now, 5-star average. I highly recommend Lifetime and couldn't be happier with my floor. It is far beyond expectation. Their attention to detail and the quality of their work is flawless. The install crew, Tyler, Joey, and Jerry, are very professional, friendly, polite, and offer exceptional customer service. I will recommend Lifetime Coatings to my family and friends. It doesn't get any better than that. Great job, guys.
We're gonna have like half of the fleet dropped off this weekend. It's really close, it's at Lone Wraps. Mostly just wanted to give you guys a quick recap. There are just like green flags going up every day. Things are progressing super well with the partnership with ProSlap. The Dallas office is kicking ass and leading the charge to create more opportunity for all of us. Last week was just like a really humbling, motivating week for me.
We, behind the scenes for the past several months, have been working on a better process. What we're doing is we're rolling out a new software that will be a source of viewing all of the data now rather than Google Calendar.
Shout out to Porter and Carson. They have worked so hard on this. I think a lot about trying to make sure everybody in the company understands what we're doing to grow, how long it's going to take to grow. The last thing I want is anybody to feel frustrated. So if you're having thoughts like, we've been talking about growth for X amount of time and it's taking a long time, like this is the shit that's happening behind the scenes that has to happen in order for us to be able to scale. We all have to be doing our jobs perfectly to even be successful at this level, let alone grow. Trust me, Porter and I, like being 8 years into this and wanting nothing more than to see this succeed. We want this to grow as fast as we possibly can, but business is risky and businesses fail and go under and go bankrupt all the time. And the fact that we prioritize this stuff should make you guys feel pretty secure here because we're not flying blind. So when you guys have thoughts about growth, I ask you guys to check in on your own personal positions. Are you doing your job perfectly? And have faith that this stuff is really important. And shout out to you guys for doing this because it's been a huge undertaking.
Where are you guys going today?
Sandy Spring Deck.
Peace.
Alright, where are you fellas headed today?
Alpine, Utah. 1,600 square feet. Waterproof membrane. Oh yeah.
Alright, so Porter just loaded up some product for me. Luke, one of our team leads, working on a project up in Alpine. So I'm putting this in the back of my truck, but I do not want it to fall because these are open. Fall, it's gonna be bad news for the bed of my truck. So trust these straps. It all survived. So there's a small product mix-up with how some boxes were mislabeled and stuff. They're laying down a waterproof membrane under the epoxy floor, and that's an extra service that we don't offer every single time. So we had to get them that to make sure that they can get that coat down and make sure that that garage is water resistant and ready to go. It's just 2 guys on this crew right now on kind of a big garage, so they didn't really get a chance to talk. They're running some loud machines and stuff, but it's gonna look sick. That house is super nice.
So our trailer had a hitch lock on it. These guys, we get to the job this morning and they moved our trailer onto their front grass. So I don't know what we're supposed to do. So yeah, I talked to them yesterday about the dust that they're gonna kick up because they told me they're coming.
Yeah.
I said, okay, if they're gonna kick up dust, we gotta find a way to prevent it. But I didn't realize they're digging 6 inches down.
I told him it's doable, but it's gonna ruin everything.
Okay.
So, and he said that's fine, but I told him I'd let him know either later today or tomorrow on getting back on the schedule.
They have a concrete company coming to pour their driveway. Yeah, excavator, dump trucks, everything's here in our way, so we can't be doing this work. They're kicking up lots of dust, so if we put the clear coat down, dust gets in it. We're just preventing at this point. A little scheduling issue, but that's okay. It happens. We'll get to it next week.
So I got the floor all grinded and pretty much ready to go for the coating. They cleaned up everything, but they can't lay down the coating because we need to have this open to get that outside edge. And just with the guys out there and everything, the trailer isn't accessible from either of these garage doors, and that just makes doing this floor super difficult. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come back another time and get it done.
Send me on my bicycle, the chains are rust.
Jerry, is there anything else?
No, that's it.
Yeah, it looks great already.
What's your real name?
Dude, who knows? It's always been Jerry.
Everything out, make it all nice.
That's what I'm drinking.
Espresso mocha.
Black Rifle, please collab.
There's going to be shitty calls. There's going to be people hanging up on you. There's going to be, it is what it is, but you just stick to it. Once that pipeline of opportunity keeps growing, and that in turn is going to make us a bunch of money. And so everybody wins at this success.
We just wrapped up a call with the ProSlat team. It was a call about the Texas location where we're testing this partnership between the two brands and just getting aligned on a sales front. So 3 or 4 months into having our general manager, Taylor, in the store running it, we just hired a new sales guy named Julian down there that's going to be really focused on selling both floors and ProSlat products. This is like the most exciting thing that's happened in our business up to this point. This partnership between a really, really cool company that has the exact same goal and vision as we do. And that goal is to take the garage makeover market that's just kind of emerging and be kind of the household name. We have the grit, we have the team, we have this culture that's hungry and ready to go out and kill. Eric, the owner, he kicked off the call with, just so everyone knows, I'm testing what you guys are doing in Utah, I'm testing what you guys are doing in DFW, and then I also have my own stores. I really like this about him. He just shoots straight. The focus for the team out there is going to be on prospecting, specifically builder to builder relationships. We are super, super excited about this partnership, this opportunity. There's a level of anxiety and fear, but in a motivating way to go out and like make us the clear choice that our team can handle this opportunity and that we can do it better than anyone else could do it. As like an owner, I'm doing my share of the work and making sure that like the tools are ready and those guys just can kill it there. I've been in the depths of hell the last couple weeks. You watch like Alex Hermosi or some insert business vlogger or influencer, and they just like talk a lot about like data and like analyzing your data and like knowing like if this, then you can spend more on marketing or whatever. And they never really talk about like how difficult it can be to make sure that data that you capture is actually capturing correctly, and that if something switches, you're still capturing that. So I also want to make sure that it's noted that there's no shade to Alex Hermosi and any of the good business influencers out there. He is the GOAT, really like his stuff. To kind of make a really long story short, about 1.5 years ago and past, Spencer was inputting all of our expenses and revenue in a spreadsheet, typically on like a monthly basis, so that way we could know where we ended up for the month. It's been mainly like the actual hard financials that have just been a lot harder to figure out. So me and Carson on our team have been working tirelessly to try and figure out how to create a process. We barely deployed kind of this new process. At the size that we're at, anytime we do that, it is absolute chaos. It's like letting a freaking Tasmanian devil loose throughout every department. The most exciting thing is with this new kind of process that we've created, we literally are going to be able to track like profit per job. And then if there's any sort of a callback, like now we can factor that into the profit of the job, and it allows us to do things that we've always wanted to do. Like instead of just paying like the guys hourly, whether they're doing a good job or not, now we can do things like bonuses for good performance. So I'm really excited for it. It's super boring to talk about.